In early 2025, wild camping in Greece was suddenly banned. Or was it? The new highway code caused chaos, with travellers hit with €300 fines, sometimes just for parking in their vans. Now the rules have been clarified, but it's all still a bit unclear. For decades, Greece has been a winter mecca for van lifers, with its blue seas, rugged cliffs, tiny mountain villages, and perfect wild camping sunsets. We've been looking forward to this. So we're heading into Greece with a mix of excitement and unease. Will we feel welcome? Will we get fined? Stick around as we find out what van life Greece is really like. Albania farewelled us in typical style, with sheep and goats blocking the road. I know, the car's like totally surrounded.
He's completely swallowed. We could be here tomorrow. Hey.
So we're a little bit unsure about the border process today, because on the 12th of October 2025, the new EES, or European Entry System, came into effect, whereby for non-European passport holders we have to get our biometric data recorded the first time we cross into the Schengen area. Our fingerprints get taken and they take a photo of our face. So we're fully expecting to have to stop at this border and have that process done. We're just coming up to the border now.
It's actually quite a new looking building.
It is, isn't it?
I've just spotted a Greek flag up there.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the Greek one here.
Yeah. First time we've been asked for insurance. My mate.
It's a company.
Here it is.
Here we go. Well, it's insured with a company. We own the vehicle, but it's
You might need to see this
because
also.
we're not German. It's through a company. Yeah.
Does
So
he need to see this one?
You need
Nigel?
to see that.
Yes,
That's
I
the
see
insurance.
It's okay.
Is it
That's
okay?
the permission.
Okay.
You don't have money over 10,000 with you?
No, I wish.
Go there to police.
Okay.
Okay.
Passports there.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're having a bit of a laugh with the police at the border because they've got the fingerprinting mechanism there and the camera stand, but he's, rather than him mentioning it, we asked the question and he said, "Oh, this place is too slow."
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
We do one and it breaks down.
So yeah, like no offence, but it's so that's Greece right there.
Yeah.
Which is why we love it.
But yeah, so we're through. We did get a stamp in our passport, and we were asked, have we been in the Schengen area in the last 6 months? And I just said 7 days in Bulgaria, and he's like, I don't think he could be bothered counting all the rest of the stamps in our passport. So he was just relying on us. So it's not, the computer system at this border at least is not up and running yet.
Well, it just goes to show just how complicated the whole Schengen system is, the counting and whatnot, even for those guys, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
too hard basket off. There you go.
Look,
So
I think
if they wanted to figure it out, they could, but it's a complicated process.
And I think that I think the process works really well in theory. It's just that it's not up and running yet, and it's
Not
already
the
been
new one, yeah.
delayed by several years. So it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, no, I'm talking the old system. Yeah.
Oh,
Where are we going,
yeah.
by the way? We're gonna.
I'm pretty sure we're just going straight. Yeah, we're just going straight. And in 3 kilometres, we'll be right down on the beach, and that's where we're stopping. Good roads here. Right, so we're heading to the supermarket. See what we can get in here. Lots of fruit and veggies. Onions. We always need potatoes. Right, I've got to the fridge. I'm trying to find Greek yogurt. I'm kind of expecting in Greece they don't actually call it Greek yogurt, but just yogurt. So now I need to employ Google Translate. After the supermarket, we headed to a pebbly beach wild camp we found on the Park 4 Night app.
Free camping it.
So we've got the Greek beers. They were like €2 a can, so it's a bit more expensive for beer here. Greek wine, €5. That's not too bad, but look at where we are. Right on the beach. It's raining right now.
I'm literally having a fix.
Nigel's just poured a fix. All right.
Looking to Greece. Yum us. We've had worse.
That night there was a big storm and we woke up to even more lightning and rain.
Oh, I got that one. It was a cracker. What do you reckon?
Look at the windscreen.
A little bit of hard rain going on here. Great storms. Another look at this side where we saw the lightning. Cheers, this is another bit of van life reality. Getting work done.
Yeah, it's okay though, like it's such an epic spot to be sitting working.
It is.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be beautiful and sunny all day, so...
Yeah, we were hoping to get a bit of a workout done. But the wusses, so we don't want to be out in that rubbish.
And we can't even
We're going to
put
buy
out
the view.
bloody awning to have shelter from the rain.
That's right.
We risk a €300 fine.
Yeah, that and the fact where the wind might whip it away.
Right, there's been a quick break in the weather, stop raining, so we're going to go outside and try and smash out a 20-minute workout. But will it rain or will we be okay? Let's see. As the thunder continues. We got our workout done. Not a bad place to exercise, hey? Greece really does offer some epic places for wild camping. Sometimes wild camping in Greece means parking in the car park of a restaurant that's closed for the winter. But, I mean, look at this beach. This is what travelling full-time's all about. Friends, whether you're travelling full-time like us or just taking a short break over Christmas, the last thing you want to worry about when you're travelling is your phone. We've all landed somewhere new, exhausted, and immediately needed a SIM card just to get online. Airport Wi-Fi only works in the terminal. That's why we use the Olafly eSIM. It keeps you connected as soon as you arrive. No kiosks, no shops, no fiddling around with SIM cards in your phone. You buy it online, Olafly emails you the eSIM, and you scan a QR code to install it before you fly, and that's it. As soon as you land, your phone connects instantly to the local network. Even if something doesn't work right away, they have 24/7 customer service with real people to help you. With unlimited data, there's no stress about using maps, WhatsApp, checking hotel reservations. You can even download episodes of your favourite TV show to watch on the flight home. And you keep your home SIM in your phone, so your banking codes and messages from your family still come through. Whether you're off to Europe, Japan, Bali, the US, or pretty much anywhere, Olafly has eSIMs for over 200 destinations and more than 15 regional eSIMs and a global eSIM if you plan country hopping. So if you're travelling this holiday season, stay connected with Olafly. Use our link and the code Nigel and Sue for a discount. Honestly, friends, these beach camps here in Greece just keep getting better and better. Make sure you stick around over the next few weeks as we show you more of them. Friends, have I told you how much Nigel hates flies?
I'm blaming my mother for that.
It's hilarious. He just opened the van door for a second and how many came in? 70?
No, I might have exaggerated a bit. There's waves of them have killed 10. Might have exaggerated that too. Thickened thing.
Look Look at him with his pink fly swat.
We need our zapper back.
I know.
You guys remember our zapper?
Yeah, we do need
Where
the
can you
zappers.
buy one of those in Europe? Maybe if our European friends out there can suggest where we can get one.
Amazon, mate.
Our challenge is getting it shipped. And now that we're into Greece, we might have more luck with that.
Yeah, hope so.
Zappers are awesome.
And they're fun.
It gets a bit messy with
I know.
squashing them. This lovely gentleman tooted his horn and he's got some honey for 15 euro.
Pretty good. It's like
Yeah. And it's
plain girls, yeah.
and it's right off the farm.
Eine Stück, bitte.
Moment. Laatje.
There we go. High finance.
Yeah.
Moment, 5 euro.
€5.
That's right. So most of these guys have been to work in Germany, and so they quite happily converse in German.
With my terrible German.
And we're just getting some chains sorted out. How's that? We got a little bit worried there was a toot of the horn. Oh, there's a vehicle. Next minute we're getting sold honey.
Okay, perfect.
Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ. Παρακαλώ.
Okay, bye bye. Ciao.
And he's off. Got a bit of a visitor here this morning with the fishermen.
So, like, here we are in coastal Greece. These are the sort of places that we really look forward to being camped up at.
Yeah, you know, when you think about wild camping, being in a spot like this, parked up on the beach.
It's not that wild, but it's...
Well, it's wild in terms of free.
Yeah, that's it.
So Greece is one of those places that's kind of been legendary in the Vanlife Europe community as a great place to come and spend winter, parking up on the beach and just being really chill and relaxed. However, at the beginning of 2025, all of the Vanlife Europe forums were up in arms because a new rule had come out here in Greece saying that you couldn't park a camper van anywhere. The way that the rule was being interpreted was you couldn't even park at an archaeological site, you couldn't even park at a supermarket to go in and do your shopping. The only place that you could park a camper van or an RV or a motorhome was in a campsite.
So, to put that in perspective, when this rule was enforced, we would expect to be charged a €300 fine.
Yeah, so people were being fined €300 just for parking their vans, like in places where people have parked for years, for decades, and parked up and camped. So a whole bunch of creators put YouTube videos out, and there was a whole lot of fear and concern and worry that the beauty that was Vanlife Greece was all over. We were north of Greece at that time. We didn't come down here, and we thought, well, you know, hopefully by the time we get down to Greece, things will have calmed down a little bit. And fortunately,
They have.
yeah, so some of the camper van associations here put a bit of pressure on the powers that be, and they explained the rule. I don't know if they kind of repealed the law but basically the way the law is now written is parking is okay, but camping is not okay. So anywhere where there's not a sign that says no parking or no camping, so somewhere like this, for example, you're okay to park, but not to camp. So that begs the question, what's the difference between parking, staying overnight, and camping? And basically what that difference is so long as you are contained in your vehicle, so nothing outside, you can't put your awning out, you can't put tables and chairs out.
Which is why we're sitting on a driftwood log right now.
You can't cook outside the van. So I don't know about putting cameras on tripods. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully we're not camping, we're just parking and making a bit of a film. But yeah, so that's the way that the law is being interpreted now. And hopefully...
I think that's cool. Like, we've seen no rubbish around here. And if that's been part of the positives out of it. But I like to think that people that come and visit will leave nothing but their footprints. And that's what we always try and encourage. So, we're self-contained. And if we respect that, then, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people were just really taking advantage of the Greek hospitality and were parking up outside of archaeological sites, taking up heaps of space in the car parks and just staying there for days and days on end. I mean, obviously...
Don't abuse it. There's basically...
Yeah.
And that's cool. Again, that's fine.
Yeah. But somewhere like this, okay, we're out of season. Today's the 11th of November. There's no one else around. It's not even very much trafficked because really there's the village a couple of kilometres that way, and in that direction there's the border.
So this is like the end of the road almost, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So this is it. This is amazing. Yeah, so we had a couple of rainy days here today. It's beautiful.
Storms. How about the storms we've had?
Oh, I know.
Thunderbolts and lightning. You know, we've been capturing the amazing light show around us, and you know, the water was lapping up to the back of the van. It was like a lake there.
But now we've got a couple of beautiful days. It's like warm. It's probably 18, 20 degrees, which is great for this time of year. So much so that we're actually going to have a swim. Let's do it.
Righto, let's go and do a dive.
I actually can't believe I'm about to do this. It's not that warm. Oh my God. Have you already been in? Sheeta, you could have waited for me.
Oh, only up to about 40 bits.
Well,
You got a towel for me?
yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God. Here it goes, friends. Camera's rolling. Well, you did a run up. That was epic. I'm so glad I did that. We took a walk down to the local village, Sagaida, for a meal. When we free camp, we like to support the local area, whether that's by buying honey from the fellow who came round or eating at local family-run restaurants. So we've made our way down to the port. What's interesting is just down here a little bit, there's like 4 vans. So we've got this beautiful private spot all to ourselves. It is a bit of a walk down here though. Might be nice there. But there's all these little cafes and restaurants here along the waterfront. It's like really cool. There's quite a few cats around. It's nice, it's like really quiet. Today's a Tuesday. There's a few people in this one. We're going in to have a look at the fish so we can make our choice.
Sibri. Dorata. Sibri. Green. Yes.
Green, like Dorada, did you say?
Dorata. Right there. That's like the best.
We had a glass of the local white wine, some saganaki, which is fried cheese, the grilled veggies, the real potato chips.
What do you got there?
Oil and lemon if you like.
Oil and lemon on the fish, yeah.
That looks good. And a delicious fish, all for around 30 euros.
Look at that.
Oh.
No.
It's like 4 here.
Yeah, no one over here. I've got one on my left shoulder. Yeah, okay. I can't hear you, but I can see you.
They're pretty well fed.
Oh, you cheeky bugger. Off you go.
And we're back at the POS with Beautiful sunset. Join us next time as we reverse onto the ferry and head over to the island of Corfu, somewhere very familiar from our Kentucky days 30 years ago. We explore the whole island and stop to pay our respects to a dear friend. See you next time.